What's good, chat? There should be audio now.
Like a knight in shining armor. None other than Jan has arrived to save the day.
That is I.
As I scurried into the other room to put the big slider up. I forgot to put the big slider up. I did everything except to put the big slider up.
It's fine, Ben. I mean, you know, coming back before the July, it was a rigorous, empty day of turning the knob for infinite. Sometimes you forget about the slider.
Yeah. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I don't even get like weekends off anymore. I'm just on slider duty, which isn't nearly as delicious as it could be.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, it does not come with complimentary sliders.
Now I've got audio playing over here. Anyway, hi everyone. Thursday morning, breakfast and Ben. This is Spark and the Electric Jester. I played this a bit last UPF, and it's fucking cool, and I've been thinking about it a lot more. So I'm gonna play it some more, because it's my show. Fuck you, if you want to see another game, you make a show. I don't see your show. But yeah, this game is fucking rad, man. If you didn't watch UPF, this is definitely a fan letter to Sonic the Hedgehog, but in my humble opinion, it plays better than any Sonic game. So kind of core mechanic is you have these different suits. This is standard. It plays a little more like a platformer. You have way tighter movement than in a Sonic game. You also have these charge shots, which can help you like build momentum, and there's wall jumping and stuff. So there's a lot more verticality to these than there are with other Sonic games. You also have a dash button. So like if you're not gonna make it all the way up a wall or something, you can just give yourself a little extra oomph. Which I feel like really helps keep momentum going. Which is like one of the biggest bummers about Sonic is it's fun when you're going fast, but otherwise, not that great. This is the suit, these are the power-ups I was talking about. I already have this one, it's Knight. Its charge move, unlike the other ones, gives a lot of forward momentum. I say as I forwardly moment myself off of the, thank you, off of the ledge. Dan just handed me a tea. It's my tea, I left it in there. He was probably like, what's this? Oh yeah, it's Ben's. Trying to get some of these other outfits, because those are really the coolest part of this game. Gives me more night stuff. That's weird that it's giving me the same power up twice. Oh. I hope everyone had a safe and sane 4th of July. Whether you live in the States or not. I celebrated by not leaving my house, except to go to the corner store and buy some milk and an yerba mate. It was great. I watched an entire season of the TV show Corporate, which I highly recommend if you like nihilistic comedies. And I watched the last half of the season of Barry, which I highly recommend if you like nihilistic dark comedies. Everything's okay. Oh, look, another power up. Got this sweet hammer now. Oh, okay, I don't want to hit those. Wait, how do I know which ones I do want to hit and I don't want to hit? Oh, because the bad ones are pink. I see. Simple observing skills are going to get me through this situation. I've been kind of taking a break from fighting games lately, just to come back fresh. Because I've realized my biggest problem in competitive games whether it be Dota or fighting games, or even like playing games like this, or I've been playing Unraveled 2 with my partner. I have an extreme issue with patience. So fighting games, you know, I love to go in, I love rush down. I typically don't play defensive style characters. And because of that, I've developed a pattern of just playing too aggressively and not letting my opponent hang themselves, you know, to borrow an expression from Marvel. I don't give my enemies enough of room to mess up on their own. And you know, that extends to games like this, sure, where I'm like, oh, I was right there, like I wanted to go fast and I fell off the edge. Well, if I slowed down and observed, maybe I would have done better. Oh, this hammer's gonna be great for this part. The controls in this are just so tight in a way that Sonic never was. Also, look at this guy. Okay, so now that I've charged up that blue bar under my health, it's like the static bar. And if you get consecutive hits on an enemy, oh fuck, without getting hit, you can charge up a super move. That. I'm actually gonna. Oh, this feels good. Easy. All right. Let's see how the chat's doing on this fine Thursday morning. If you're watching live, feel free to chat. Also, if you're watching archived or live, feel free to send me suggestions on games. I spent last night going through my inbox on the site, just PM me. I had a lot of really good suggestions, you know, whether it be something really niche and random, like this guy recommended this cool freeware game that I'm gonna check out, or if it's like a game from your past that you really want to see represented, that you think I dig. Just like, see the main thing about this stream is outside of a couple games, I think I'm not gonna try and not repeat any. And I want to, you know, I have a massive lack of nostalgia for a lot of games growing up without a PlayStation or an Xbox up until the 360. PC stuff is the best to recommend because it's way easier to set up than those other ones. So at Jan for stuff like audio, or is, yeah, you know, actually, when it comes to this stream and audio and production and stuff like that, this is gonna be underproduced compared to your average Tramp Bomb thing. I start this most of the time before Jan's even here, because I wanna make sure I'm done by the time we wanna record other stuff. You know?
Yeah, don't at me, son.
So don't at Jan.
I mean, you can, for other things.
Yeah, if you wanna know like restaurant recommendations. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
That's it, that's all you can at Jan for. We'll be taking a look at Pocket Rumble soon. Yeah, it came out on Switch. I always meant to check it out. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not quite sure, that was the one that was on mobile. It's styled like a Neo Geo Pocket game. It looks like it's built for fighting newbies and has GGPO netcode. Yeah, I heard a lot of buzz about this. I think Jason maybe even looked at it once during a UPF. But now that it's on Switch, I mean, I'll definitely check it out. It's weird how many cool Switch games there are suddenly. If y'all don't know, Money Puzzle Exchange, a favorite of this site, is out on Switch now. Oh, I can hit the ground and rocks come out. The cool thing about the suits in this is like an old Kirby game, you can hit pause at any time. Look, so I can hold and release with a full static bar, down on the ground. You can hit the rocks, release the hammer pounds, rock gun, down plus attack. Yeah, see? So I can like do this and then hit the rocks. Wow, that's really fucking cool. This game just has crazy options. Look at these guys. I bet this would be better. This game was on sale. I believe it still might be. Definitely check it out. Like, I would recommend it at full price, but for sale, that's a can't lose situation. I'm trying to beat it here, actually, because it looks like there's tons of other modes that you unlock. A little fire ability here. Okay. Sitting in the house all day watching House and eating Chinese food for dinner. That sounds like a hell of a 4th of July to me. What did I eat? I ate pizza. While I was eating pizza, I kind of came up with my canonical top 3 pizzas in order of how many toppings you're gonna get. And I believe I've been rigorously testing this theory, and I've come to the conclusion that it's 1 topping pepperoni, 2 topping sausage pepper, 3 toppings chicken, bacon, green onions. Nanomachines, source of all my powers. I think this is the boss. I don't like this fire suit. Oh wow. Oh fuck. Yikes, I'm almost dead. Hey, you guys like Sonic? Oh man. I wasn't anywhere near that. I didn't hit me. I didn't hit me. Nanomachine, son. Okay, so this one falls. And then what am I supposed to do? I guess just stand right in the middle. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. That move sucks. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Can't hit him? Oh, he's in the background. Fucking perspective, man. And this is a speed run, definitely. I'm gonna rank in the top 15,000. Did you play Super Mario World on the GameCube? That's not real. That's made up. Ben, you ever play Descent? Yeah, actually, I was a big Descent 3 guy. I guess that wasn't the last boss. Because it came free in a box of cereal, and I really grew to love it. And I actually saw the new Descent at E3, and it looks like Descent. It was a very short demo. It's cool. Now I'm edgy. Something. The Last Jedi. I'm supposed to go. I hate bouncing on mushrooms as a concept in video games. It creeps me out. There's something, I like eating mushrooms, but there's something about touching mushrooms that I'm not gonna fuck with. Oh hell yeah, this is the best costume in the game. With this one, you have 2 jumps, you have the spin dash thing, you have huge upward momentum, your charge shot, just gonna land. But see, my biggest problem with this game is I do get baited sometimes into like thinking that there's gonna be something really cool up here. It's like Mario Odyssey, right? Where you're like, oh, there's gotta be something up here, and then there's coins or whatever. This one doesn't even have coins. The only downside with this suit is the offense on it kind of blows. Hold the jump button in the area, so I just land. You can do a triple jump. Okay. What brand of cereal did Descent 3 come in? I don't remember. Odds are it was Cheerios, just because that's what I ate the most of. But who the heck knows? It wasn't Chex. They had their own game. That was last week's Breakfast with Ben. Early levels, you can kind of infinitely climb or fly with this guy. Ooh, I like that one. So you got this archer, up there's your ammo. This charge shot gives you special ammo. Like a really good offensive and a defensive suit, or kind of an offensive and an exploration suit. I don't know what these ghostly, ghastly figures are, but I do not trust them. Never trust a ghost. Even if it says it's a friendly ghost, odds are it's not. There's been like literally one friendly ghost. Oh. I don't, honestly, and I know this might ruffle a couple of feathers, I don't even think Casper's that friendly. He brought those scary ghosts with him, you know? I'm sure you could argue like, oh, that kid's life is way better. Gravity Jester. I've never seen this one before. The kid's life is way better. What? Alright, well, I can fly now. So fuck whatever I was talking about before. What's your favorite Bubsy? Bubsy visits the James Turrell retrospective. Or Bubsy 1. It's a toss-up between those two. Some bosses are easier than others with certain weapons. How goes the Overwatching? Really well. Discovering a love for, I remember the character I was trying to get really good at with before I stopped playing was Diva. I've kind of fallen back into that hole again. She's just so fun. My favorite character to play is Winston because, you know, you get in the back line, just fuck everything up. But Diva does that to a degree, but I think she's just generally more useful. Her barrier for your allies and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to have like a solid 5 to 6 heroes that I can do okay with. And so far, that's just like, I would say those heroes are Mercy, Lucio, Winston. I also really like Roadhog because I like Pudge. So a Chin Chomper. This guy. Oh fuck! He's got a bow? You saw how cheap it was during that last boss fight and said, I need one of those. Well, check this out, buddy. You can't shoot me up here, can you? Wait, why did I lose my... I can't attack anymore. Now I can. What the heck? Oh. It's just weird, just sometimes I can't attack, like right now. Are you a fan of the original Mario Kart? There's a game called Super Indy Karts doing the 16-bit racing thing, or 16-bit racers. I mean, yeah, I think the original is the Super Nintendo one, right? That's the one I probably not played the most of, but it was definitely my first, and I have really good memories of. Man, fuck this guy. I gotta concentrate. Too early. Oh shit. Oh, you can get your power knocked out of you. That's the first time I've seen that. Okay, so here's my plan if I lose this round. All right, when he shoots vertically, switch back to the other suit. Otherwise, just nail him with arrows. Very cool and concise plan, Ben. Thanks. I'm okay at video games sometimes. Look at that. It's amazing what you can do when you set your mind to it. Eric Beatty with a charge shot. Oh, I can't switch in there, I guess. Oh, gotta be on the ground. Easy. Be like, what's up here? What does it say? Flying, press the jump button in the air Fly, gravity dash. Do it too much and Spark will get tired. Okay. Gravity dash into a wall. Oh, you can air dash too. Cool. Very cool. Breakfast this morning. Is a $8 14-ounce smoothie. It's got bananas and cocoa and coconut. It's all right. Thanks, San Francisco. These ghosts are back. Ah, remember when platforming was hard? God, this feels cheap, but I like cheap. There's ghost wolves in here now? I like this a lot. Like just being able to fly through these levels. Are you going to see Ant-Man and the Wasp even though they cut Tom Sharpling out? God, I can't believe it. I might. I don't really like Evangeline Lilly. She was my least favorite part of Lost by like a long shot, but counterbalanced by loving Paul Rudd and thinking he's my favorite actor. So I'll check it out on DVD. Okay, where do I go? Is this game too easy? Well, this is easy mode, so you have to play through. There are hard modes. This is my first time through, so I might recommend playing it on hard mode your first time through. I don't know what makes it hard. But there was only one level I was having trouble with, and it happened to be the one I was playing on UPF. The bosses can be kind of difficult, but other than that, yeah, the stages aren't too challenging. Okay, this is a little harder.
Hey Ben, your mouse is on screen.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Thanks.
Oh, fuck. There we go. God, this suit just makes it so easy. Just for the issue of time, I'm doing this. If I was playing this on my own, I'd probably... No, I'd still use this. A video game isn't fun if there's not something cheap in it. That's what I would think. Even if you're not gonna use the cheap thing, if it's in there so you can, oh no! If it's in there and you can like figure out how to not use it or how to beat it, you know, and create those personal challenges, which I think are so rewarding in video games. Oh shit, this is gonna be a big boss fight. Look how it's giving me so many options. What's this guy's deal? His deal is that he's fucked up and dead now. Shit. Okay. Don't stand where he pops up. Oh, can't even touch that chainsaw. Okay. This is some Final Destination shit, and I love it. The music in this game is also incredible. I know it was a very small team that worked on it. I think one guy did most of it. I can check and see if there's credits after this, but this is honestly one of my biggest surprises of the year, which is a bummer because it came out last year. Halfway, man. This guy's tough. I feel like I got the rhythm now, though. Say, as I get crushed to death by a chainsaw. I wonder if I can hit those. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck. Oh shit, it's a lot harder to dodge now. No! Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought I didn't get him. I need to stay alert, because who knows if there's bullshit. There's no bullshit. Oh. There's maybe a little too much dialogue.
So I watched The Room yesterday, and I'm just reading the Archer's lines as Tommy Wiseau. Makes it a little bit more enjoyable.
Your first time watching The Room?
Yes.
What did you think?
It was... So I'd seen The Disaster Artist, and then I eventually saw The Room. It's a movie.
How about those, like, 3 sex scenes within 20 minutes?
Yeah, and it still amazes me that they went outside to do a green screen when they could have just filmed on I don't know.
Yeah. Now see, the second you start thinking about the logistics behind it, you're too far gone.
Yeah, and like having worked on sets, I just can't imagine working on a movie for 6 months.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. Can't imagine working on anything for 6 months. I cheated and I found my way up here. I don't want that. So let's call this the last level here as we wind down our stream. Oh, magical girl outfit. Fuck yeah. I'm Sailor Moon now. More Cardcaptor Sakura, if you want to get technical. I know it's anime day, so everyone's gonna be on edge about that sort of stuff.
Have you been to Anime Expo?
I have not. I've been to 2 cons. One I will not mention, and the other one is Fanime.
I had a friend that went all the way to Anime Con because his online girlfriend that was never actually an official girlfriend was going to be there, and they met up. He drove all the way down there from here, so that's like 6 hours.
Oh yeah.
And she had a real life boyfriend that she neglected to tell him. And he had bought her Anime Expo ticket.
Ooh. Ooh. And what if she was like, hey, can you buy me one for me and my best friend? And it turned out to be the guy. Yikes. I definitely had an internet girlfriend. It was a relatively short-term one, but she was really into the Pittsburgh Penguins. Is that the hockey team?
Sure.
So I was like, oh yeah, I better pretend to like hockey and like learn about hockey. It wasn't worth it. Kind of regret giving up my cool snowboard for this, but I mean, look at it. So if I cover myself in gunk, I get a super double jump. It's like real life. There we have that. This game's just really fucking solid. Every level I think is going to be the last level because I'm like, there's no way this game could be even longer and have more interesting levels, but I am constantly surprised. Take some more questions. I assume the Descent you saw at E3 was Descent Underground by the people behind Free Space 2. The original makers of Descent made a new one last month too, called Overload, and it's cool. I should check out that. Yeah, so the Descent I saw was, it was at one point kick-started and called Descent Underground, but now it's just called Descent. I think they've got a publisher now. I know they put out like some sort of beta or advanced closed demonstration of the game, and people were really unreceptive to it. They did not like it, and so they've kind of been rebuilding it. But the version I saw was, I mean, like I said, it was very short, but it seemed to have a lot of potential. Orson asks, how do you think Dan's first anime con will go? Well, they're not going to the actual con. I don't know about Dan, at least Jeff is not. Honestly though, like the weirdest thing that happen at anime cons only happen if you go and find them. Like just walking around, all that's gonna be weird about it is you'll see a lot of people in cosplay, which now with like cosplay being so prevalent on the internet, it's not even gonna be like that surprising, I think.
I'd say some people on the floor sometimes a little rude.
Sure.
With personal, in regards of personal space.
Yeah, I mean he's from New York though, like.
You're right.
But I think I'll say it. Anime, not that. I'm really gonna think about what I say here.
Shoot from the hip, Ben.
I would rather hang out with the. If I was to share a busy public transit with a bus full of New Yorkers and a bus full of the average New Yorker versus average anime con person, I would choose the New Yorkers.
Both have the potential to smell bad.
Yeah. Like this most recent Fanime, I was walking around with a friend, and we ran into a friend of ours, and she was wearing a pretty revealing cosplay, and the three of us were standing there talking, and somebody walked up and wanted a picture of her with her, I can't remember, which is fairly common, and she said, oh, hey, normally I would, but I'm in the middle of a conversation here with some friends. And he got really like irate about it, and almost like implying like, oh, but you're wearing cosplay. I should be able to take a picture of you. So if you're also going to your first anime con, don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't be that guy anywhere.
Yeah.
I was at the club once with a pretty popular female DJ, and struck up a conversation with her. And this guy, basically the same scenario. And she was like, "I'm having a conversation here, man. I'll try and take a picture with you later." Some people just douchebags.
Yeah. And that was just a mini boss. Pretty big for a mini boss.
If Dan was gonna cosplay as someone, Ben, who would you have him cosplay as? If we were to have like a pro help him out.
That's a tricky one. Yamcha. Just so you know what it feels like.
Long hair, short hair.
Long hair. (9B). I'm gonna call it here. So we got a day full of things to do, people to see, videos to record. Y'all got an anime convention to watch at 3 o'clock. How's that feel? Not great, I bet. Unless you like the anime, then you're psyched. Like, shout outs to you. Anime's alright. Yeah. Breakfast and Ben, every Thursday morning, sometime between 9 and 10. This starts. PM me on the site if you have a game that you want to see that you either think I'd enjoy or I'd get a kick out of at least. Thanks to everyone who's already been sending in suggestions. Thanks to Jan for coming and saving my ass. And yeah, we'll see you. I'm enunciating, punctuating my speech with claps right into the mic, so I'm sure it sounds great. See you next Thursday.